from doing your nails, I feel attacked.
I mean, like, you're not the only one, my guy, so I'm also into that many jokes. So let's see if you can introduce yourself, what you do, and why you're here.
Otherwise, I'm here today doing this vlog, which is I'm on my own looking at the camera, and I'm going to ask you a question, man, which is about constructive conversations. So now I would love to know, are you free or are you dumb? Because now there's this election coming up, right, whereby we need to vote for the next president here in South Africa. I've went to the streets and I asked a little number of youth, like people who were like from 18 to 27, about their opinion about politics and are they voting, are they registered, things like that. I don't wanna lie, I'm not sure if we are still free or are we dumb or we're just living in freedom, right? Because when I had this conversation with them, what I picked up was, well, they don't really know who to vote for because they are not fully informed about politics. Number two, they don't know who to vote for because they don't see, like, with their own eyes what politics do for them, because they feel like, I just wake up, look for whatever I want, and then the media drives the conversations for them or provides some type of direction for them as to, you should vote for this, you should vote for this person, but then they can't think for themselves, right? I'm not sure whether people are not fully informed about the history or they are not fully informed about what politics is and how do they go. So in my opinion, I felt like there needs to be more awareness when it comes to politics, especially for the youth, as the same way they are pushing for the piano music, right? They need to make politics cool, man, like especially now they were about to vote. So certain people who had a problem when I said I'm going to vote for certain party, I don't want to share it now, they were like, why that party, can't you see that we're not achieving anything with these people in power? So one person asked me, why you feel like you should be part of the people who vote for this party? So I was like, okay, let me think a little bit. But when I look at things, right, as much as every politician is giving promises, and then even to date they are coming to our townships, as much as they arrive, people achieve, but then the politicians only come on these certain days, right? And then I was like, okay, I understand that they can come to us, né? Number two, I would love to follow the man who's giving the man when it comes to going around and campaigning for their parties. It turns out it's like the billionaires that we all know, right? Like, I don't wanna name people right here because I also need to dig for some facts, right? But it is public knowledge that these political parties are funded by entrepreneurs, right? So basically it's like an investment. If these billionaires invest in political parties, they also run the agenda. So as much as I said that the youth that I spoke to on these interviews, they feel like, okay, that is a point, but at the end of the day, there's no employment and things like that, right? So now I might sound like I'm tiptoeing around the topic, but I'm scared to name names because of I'm not truly free. Me too. I'm not truly free because I don't have like the financial freedom that I need, and I hope you sitting right there, if you feel like you are free, how did you come to that conclusion that you are truly free? Because yes, I am free just to move around and do certain things, but there are certain spaces I can't go into because of economical reasons, right? Like, I don't have money to go there, but I can read books to travel to those spaces. There's certain spaces I can't go into because of my skin color, because racism still exists in our space, especially when you go in a space that's full of white people and then you're the black person right there, right? So it's for you to be like, okay, let me own up the space, but then the environment might say a different thing than what you think, right? So which leads me to say, I think I am dumb to basically vote. That's what they said, like the youth. they are dumb, like, because they don't see politics working for them, right? So how them voting is going to shape the community. I know there are great reasons why they should vote, right? But I'm not the person who's truly equipped, like, to convince them. As I've said, that they lack awareness, and they lack knowledge about their history. Hence now they feel like, okay, politicians or the media runs the agenda whereby they influence them as to who they should vote for. We don't have elders who come and sit with us. We don't have like councillors, ward councillors, who come and provide information for the youth, because of from the way we see things, or from where we are today, we see things like, okay, there's no sports ground. Okay, when there's opportunities coming for work, like maybe just sweeping the streets and things like that, it's only certain people who benefit, right? So with that being seen by the youth, some type of way they be like, Isuka, why? So before I part ways on this video, right, it's just a small message that I would love to leave as someone who has lived for quite some time, like in a township, and has seen the impact of living here in a township whereby there is lack of motivation, and each and every year there is like a tragedy that you might face, like highly possible, or it might happen to someone that you know, like close to you, right? So if you are someone who's like, okay, I want to grow and I want to make it in life, I think you need to position yourself a little better this time around, right? So here's what I mean about that. If let's say you are looking to start a business that's in, let's say, a restaurant, and in your vision you're envisioning it that it is based in the CBD, let's say waterfront, right? So I suggest that you start to spend time at the spaces that you see yourself at, right? So maybe each and every month, go out just once, maybe every 25th, or every day when it's on the 30th, you go to the space that you feel like, okay, it resembles your goal or your vision, right? Stay there, eat, communicate maybe with the waiters, with the chef, just ask around why do people love this certain food, and just try to understand the environment, which food that makes money for them, and then you can just maybe pop in the second time and just have the conversation, make yourself noticed in that space, and then from there you're gonna have more information as to, okay, when the restaurants gets full or when it's always empty, what's the best time to visit, and things like that, right? So that's the first thing that you need to do when it comes to achieving your goals, positioning yourself. Because of once you hang around with people that have the same vision as you, there's more chances that you're gonna see other blind spots that you didn't see when you were alone, or maybe in a space that's confined, in terms of it lacks the vision that you want, right? Because I've been told that money loves money. As you know, millionaires chill in the same rooms, same as the broke guys or the negative guys always chill in the same spot, like in the shippings and you know these spaces, right? So you also need to do the same thing. This is 2024, and you know that you are free to do whatever you want, like in terms of moving around, but you are dumb in terms of doing the same thing on a daily basis, knowing that it's not gonna give you like the life that you want. You are living the dream of someone else, like you're making someone else rich, right? You are being an employee, you are not fulfilled, you're always complaining at work and things like that. So from me to you, I just want you to know that you have like freedom to do and achieve the most things that you want to achieve in your life, but you are dumb to be sitting there in your comfort zone and feeling like it's gonna come to me, I'm gonna be a man must do this, I deserve this in life. You don't deserve shit, man. You go and earn it. You need to earn it. You have beauty. you have the charisma, man. Like, you can make the room laugh just by being there, right? Why not use that? Go ahead and use that today and see what it's gonna bring. Change one thing in a day. If you're used to waking up at 11, wake up at 10. Fix your bed. Drink some tea. Read a book. Go and chase that dream, man. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that we need to achieve, but we are so close-minded, right? We should be far by now. And we get to be jealous when we see certain people making it in life. And we focus on the wrong things at the wrong time, right? And I know people say you need to get a mentor. Your first mentor should be a book, man. Get someone who's dead or someone who's alive. Get their book. Read it. That's one part of mentorship. If you don't see anyone in your neighborhood, like who's your role model or someone you would love to look like, but then, I just want to say, man, just keep in mind that this is your life. Take care of yourself before life takes care of you. Me, Sia, and try my best to achieve all the goals that I want in life. Hence, I opened the brand, Mr Loafty Entertainment. Just hope you can do the same with your life and then go chase that one thing. If you feel like, okay, you can add value in a certain space, please do. I command you to do it today. Please show me the results from today. On this day, next week, on this day, next month, on this date that I'm posting this, on this date, next year, you must be somewhere, right? Because I've just spent my precious time to give you this message. I hope you hear it. Even if it doesn't make sense today, I hope it will make sense tomorrow. Just want to say I love you, and I took courage from those who have paved the way, and here I am today, looking at you, you're looking at me, saying please leave your comments on the comment section. Just share your feedback, man. Was I bad? Was I stumbling? Was I just running in circles? Was I scared? What should I do? Your feedback is valuable to me as much as you are valuable to me too. Adios, man. Siyabulela wakalengisi lona. My parents said when I was born, akasemhle lo mntana, siyabulela ngaye. Meaning, this kid is so handsome. We're so grateful about him. So I'm out. Adios.